The following is a presentation of GeekGamer.tv. You're watching live recorded coverage of the Professional and Amateur Pinball Association's Tournament Circuit Final from Scott Township, Pennsylvania at the PAPA headquarters. Circuit Final coverage is brought to you by PAPA, the Professional and Amateur Pinball Association. For more information about this circuit and other events across the country, visit papa.org. Round 4 begins with newcomer Robert Gagno, the 14th seed, joined by Adam Becker, Brian Shepard, and Daniele Acciari still in there. We're going to be playing, guess what, Demolition Man once again, here live from the PAPA headquarters here in Scott Township, Pennsylvania. You're watching the endurance phase of the 2012 Circuit Final.
We're seeing Brian Shepard as player 1 here. I believe the new player is Robert Gagno. Yes, number 14 seed Robert Gagno has entered it. We'll see him in a moment. Robert Gagno from Canada area, Vancouver area.
Hi, everybody.
Really terrific player and an unusual style of play for Robert. We'll see what we mean when he gets on the machine. And I'll tell you more about that. This is our first repeat machine. We're back to Demo Man. And Brian Shepard, who played pretty well on Demo Man last time, is on. We've got Brian Shepard and Daniele Acciari. And then Adam Becker.
Did we ever,
and then Robert Kevin.
we need that list.
List. I have the list.
You have the list.
It has list. I can
You has list?
I can has list. So at this point, interestingly, I mean, here we are with the circuit consisting of all tournaments held in the United States, and 3 out of the 4 players in this game are not from the United States.
Yeah.
We have Brian Shepard, who just trained with the disappointing ball 1 at less than 40 million. He's the only one who is from the United States. Daniele from Italy, and Adam and Robert both from Canada.
Hope you guys are enjoying this live coverage. This is live. This is not tape delayed. Live from Scott Township, Pennsylvania, home of the world headquarters.
That was
PAPA.
a disappointing and fast train there for Daniele. He looked a little upset by that, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Becker starts off the right way by shooting that shot in the hole.
And using the handles.
Oh, almost got a lock there. He is using the gun grips, and that's going to help him get the leverage there. See, that was perfect. And the gun grips make that easier. You got that area there.
Oh,
with
got a
danger.
there.
Hopefully he's slowed down. He's making that shot very well. He needs a left ramp here. Missed it. Missed it too late. Now this downside of the gun grips. The upside of the gun grips is your shot making is. Oh, sorry, that's the downside. The upside is your nudging is much better, and he was unable to save that out lane. Probably take a warning already. He's probably didn't try something major shake save there. Only 8 million on the board, so why not, right? He's got the lead though. He's got a 600,000 point lead over everybody else. And here comes Robert Gagno.
Ow. Now, one thing I've known about Robert, because I play in the Vancouver Regional Pinball League with Robert, is one thing he's just been starting to do is listen to music. This is new for him, and he's doing this to not be as distracted and listen to other players. He's trying to zone in a little bit.
Interesting.
This is new.
We do see that for some other players. In fact, I did that pretty regularly for about 2 years, and I think it helped me with my nerves. I was getting too nervous, and listening to music and sort of getting in a groove on things. I would actually play different music depending on what game it was.
Right.
A game where you need to play fast, like Demo Man, it'd be fast music. And if it was a game where you needed to slow yourself down and be patient, it would be more like lullaby music. I had 2 playlists called Uppers and Downers.
Now, do you think Robert's listening to Metallica, perhaps?
Metallica, are you advertising? Stern Pinball has just announced that their next pinball machine will be Metallica.
Yeah.
And that machine is being worked on as we speak.
That's it.
And that's it. Robert, quick train, no multi-balls for any player, and realistically the score may as well be 0. So on the first game, the elimination score in the first game on Demo Man was over 450 million.
It was huge.
So none of these scores are any good. And it's because of the multi-ball, the nature of this game is multi-ball.
Now the question is, Ralka says they think that you guys replaced this version of Demolition Man with a wider outlane version. Is that true?
It is true that you can see the posts on the sides are at their maximum height. Now, when a game is on location, there are typically 3 different positions you can put the outlays, and we put them as high as possible to make the game deliberately more challenging. Because these guys, these are professionals. This is like when the pros go to play at a golf course.
Right.
You do not play the golf course in the same condition as you play the course when the dumpers are out there, or the pro golfers will make 60.
He went ahead and hit that secret jackpot by hitting the thumb buttons there on the grips.
And that's one of the ways where we can make the game more difficult. There are others as well, but I'd rather focus on Brian's solid play here. He has moved his way through to a super jackpot in Fortress. There is one shot lit at all times in Fortress, and so he's got to position the balls in the
right
way
ramp,
to make
and
that
he just
shot.
nailed it.
The next
nice.
one is the left loop, which is a very difficult shot because it can be trapped by the other flipper. It's blocked by that side flipper. It's a tough shot besides, as we saw Sean Grant miss that shot repeatedly in the earlier game. So multi-ball's over. He had one sort of last chance at it, but did not take it. Time to get settled back down. And
now, one question I know a lot of people may ask is, as this is the second time that this
look
game...
out. Oh, don't tilt. Don't tilt. You gotta not tilt that.
You got a good bonus here.
Be big. And even if it's not big, you never know. 34 million, let's say you lose by 20 million.
20 million. Yeah,
that was it.
That
shake of... I mean, you could argue it was an attempt to save the game, save the ball, but it seemed more out of frustration than anything else. What were you saying? What were you saying?
Oh, I was going to ask. As the games are chosen again, like, for example, we're seeing Demolition Man for the second time now.
Yeah. And boy, that's a nice multi-ball stretch up.
Can game conditions change the more the game is played throughout the day?
Not very much, because there isn't going to be a lot of play on these games. Now, if the game was played continuously for the entire day, up and down, play, the flippers will become weak.
Right.
Simply because of the nature of the mechanical foils in the game. And especially on older games, you can find shots that was what we call cradle separation there, where the 2 balls would have been on the same flipper.
Very nice shot.
Instead, he wants them on separate flippers. Daniele knows exactly the shot sequence here. Cash to the super, and he's back around to more jackpots. The side.
I don't think he's hit his secret yet, has he?
Maybe. I thought he might have.
Okay.
He's got a jackpot there. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really like about Demo Man is that there is that secret jackpot. It's strategic. The player can choose to use it, but some players don't know about it at all.
Right.
It's not called a secret jackpot for nothing.
That's right.
But if you watch other players perform, or players will definitely talk to each other and learn rules and strategies from one another. There really isn't any excuse for a player who's in this tournament to not know about the secret jackpot.
Well, he's got a multi-ball lit for his next go-around for Fortress, so we'll see what he'll do there.
Yeah, in the previous round, Daniele won by getting to Museum, the second multi-ball, and really just rocking it hard and putting himself over 1 billion points. So he is in a strong position here by having that multi-ball already lit, and he just needs one more shot. And the way he's been the way his shooting accuracy has been, and Adam Becker makes that shot to start multi-ball and immediately cashes in the secret jackpot for 20 million.
So, some questions from the chat room, Bowen. First question coming in from Rakus again. He wants to know, if you drain your second ball during multi-ball, is there a grace period where you can hit the triggers to cash in on another jackpot?
There is. In fact, the game even rewards you for it with an extra quote. It yells close enough.
Right.
So, yeah, in games like this, Iron Man as well, we actually saw Adam Becker make a super jackpot during Iron Man with only one ball on the table. That was a grace period jackpot. You can use the triggers to cash in the secret jackpot during the grace period. Some players will do that. They'll just play multiple normal, and then at the end they're like, oh, I guess that's it. And then bang the triggers.
Yeah.
where I think that there are more strategic opportunities to use it, like if there's a particularly difficult shot ready, or you've only got one left till you need till super is lit. Like this will be a jackpot. He missed it though. That would have been the cashed-in jackpot. Now the grace period's over. That was a good multi-ball for Adam. He is over 300 million. He's passed Daniele's score. And woof, close save there. Another close save. Another one. That was a nice move there to get the ball back under control.
Second ball.
He has
multi-ball.
The next multi-ball ready now. The little deeper strategy decision is that every time you shoot the right ramp, you'll get one of these claw awards. The very first time you get it, it will light a multi-ball. So both Daniele and Adam chose to start the first multi-ball conventionally without doing that. And that
we're seeing a lot of this left
sling, outlet. Right sling to left outlane. Now,
yeah.
I mean, when you have pro-level players who can control the ball and shake save center drains, there are a lot more outlane drains than are typical of arcade play. And that's also ties to the
multi-ball start.
That also ties to the question of how the games are made more difficult. And in some games, in say the World Championships, you might even see those outlanes, the posts in the outlanes.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that play. Robert took his secret jackpot right away.
I don't mind it because the first jackpot is up the middle, and it's not a shot. It's not a shot you can make right off the bat by shaking it off the bat. Now this is a mistake. He should have shot the left ramp right then.
To get the last second work.
Still lit for jackpot. And Robert does this fairly often because he wants to stay in control of the game. He wants to think about his shots and make good shots. He's a very good shot maker.
Yeah, very calculated.
He does lose some opportunities by being so calculated.
And one thing about Demolition Man, with Robert is there's one on location up in Vancouver at Pub 340, and he is just the master of this machine. So he's very comfortable being player 4 on this machine because he knows what he can do on a Demolition Man.
Yeah, I worry a little bit about it only because of the claw rule, that we have changed the rules on the game somewhat. So he is used to a certain kind of behavior on the game, and the ability to go from multi-ball to multi-ball to multi-ball, which is standard play. That is not going to work on this machine. And in fact, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
Not just because of his score, but because he doesn't have an easy multi-ball ready.
Yeah.
He has to work hard to get to Museum, where Daniele and Adam already had Museum lined up. So the scores you see for Daniele and Adam, they have a lot of opportunity ready to go 900. And Ryan's already at 600. Oh, that was
a little bit of a flipper
mistake
error
there.
Yeah.
He missed the shot to the right ramp and had his flippers up. And if your flippers are up, there's really not much you can do. You're just stuck. So that's 622, and that's a little bit in trouble as well. That if Robert's going to come back and catch someone, the most likely person for him to catch is actually Ryan. Because I think that both Daniele and Adam will be able to start their multi-balls. Here's a shot to the left loop coming. No, took the left ramp. Bounce that over. That was a surprising move to me. I don't know why he did that. I think that he may be thinking Acmag is running and it's worth points, but it's not worth that much. He should be concentrating on that multi-ball to the exclusion of all else. This is risky, very risky choices here.
Oh,
and it drained.
Wow.
And that was an unusual strategic error, I think, by Daniele. He had multi-ball ready. You got to go right for it. Acmag will still be running during the multi-ball. You even get more points from it because you're going to bounce in it and get scored. You stack it. So instead of stacking it, he concentrated on the mode and drained out. That means that Adam Becker is guaranteed to advance, and the target score for Robert Gagno will be 431 million. Adam's got multi-ball ready. He's got lined up here. He's going to take a shot at the multi-ball start now. And
that is
a little
such
bit
a
to the
hard
left.
shot.
Oh yeah.
But he could hit the claw shot and get it started.
That will not start the multi-ball.
Oh,
start Acmag.
Not even a danger.
Trying to get a little bonus money there with the claw, with the shove the machine a bit to the right. Sorry about the angle there. However, the good news for Adam is at 510 million, he has survived. He will advance, and so it's coming down to Robert Gagno and Daniele Acciari. Great players. One of them is going to be eliminated here. Robert Gagno was also featured on a show called Ingenious Minds on the Discovery Channel. He has high-functioning autism, and you can see his the way he stands and plays pinball is different from anyone else that I've seen.
Watch his eyes.
In fact, his eyes.
Yeah.
The show analyzes. And you can see the show online. It's a terrific show.
It's all peripheral.
He does not move his eyes the same way that others do. He sees basically the whole game at once instead of following the ball. And it's incredible. And I don't think that he or his family really knew that about himself. That the show gave their family the opportunity to find out if there were any root causes or unusual things in Robert. And he has just taken pinball. He's been playing pinball competitively for only about 4 years, and it's just lights it up.
Okay, he's got one.
He's got one lock, and he's got one more target to light the second freeze. That's the left stand-up target. It's a white target on the left side, and he hopefully knows he needs to do that.
Oh.
What's his score now? We're not going to see the score during this mode. The ACMAG bonus multiplier would be very helpful as well. We have he's got at least 20 to 25 million in bonus. That's dangerous there.
Here.
Now Robert doesn't seem nervous, so the music may be helping.
You know, when he's listening to Enter Sandman. I mean,
it could be. I mean,
we don't know.
It could be. I mean, if you want to talk pinball, it could be. If you want to talk about pinball machines, it could be AC/DC. It could be Rolling Stone.
Yeah, that's right.
It could be Ted Nugent's. It could be
Guns
Iron
N'
Maiden.
Roses.
It could be Guns N' Roses. It could be The Who. It could.
Keep
It
going.
could be Dolly Parton.
Hey, nothing wrong with Dolly. Come on now.
Well,
Working 9 to 5, right?
I really doubt that he's listening to Working 9 to 5 right now. If he is, that would be.
Still needs to hit that left shot
amazing.
to freeze here.
Yeah, you know, I think he's going to concentrate on other shots. And
He's at
and make shots.
321 right now.
Because making that left target is dangerous. If he makes ramp shots, he can earn enough points off of ramp shots and multipliers to advance. That's a combo that's worth about 10 million, or 6 million. Left
333. He's 100 million away right now.
This is big trouble.
That's it.
That's huge trouble, and I think that might be it. He does not have it. That's it.
He's done. One game and done.
And that will be all for Robert, unfortunately.
Wow.
And he let that ball go down the middle, basically, thinking maybe there was enough bonus, but there wasn't. He was still pretty far off. So unfortunately for Robert, that will be an elimination for him. He will be the 4th player eliminated in 17th place.
So
next player will be Jim Belcito from Southern California.
Yeah.
So a different player, and we may see a different game selection here. Jim is a really big fan of a couple of the older games, including Frontier. We never really talked about the belt, though. I mean,
you want to hit back to the...
You panned away from the belt.
Well, I kind of had to.
Here.
Sorry.
I mean, seriously, look at this belt.
Look at this. Look at that thing. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's the kind of belt that needs its own... it needs its own entrance music,
it
really.
Want some Price is Right music?
No, this is Price is Right music. This is real entrance music, you know, WWE stuff here. We're talking, what are we talking, Triple H, maybe some Undertaker music.
Yeah.
We got Paul Bearer and
this is real. This is real
Paul Bearer and the Undertaker.
That's real, by the way.
And this is not some plastic piece of junk. Really? This is the type of belt that they really do.
That's going to last a long time.
This will last forever.
Quality.
Or until you lose.
Right.
Which is more likely. I think that.
I wonder what we're playing next. Do we know?
Jim is actually looking through the previous score sheets to try and make an
a little bit of a
assessment
strategy
of what he might play. And there is a 60-second timer on this decision. No, not really, but there ought to be.
He's on the clock.
He's on the clock, folks.
They're saying that you look like a shaved Mick Foley.
I shaved Mick Foley.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have the sock on my hand, so I mean, you don't look anything like The Rock. We're not going to do The Rock.
Oh yeah.
No, you're not The Rock, and you're not Paul Bearer.
No, thank God.
But that was a pretty good Paul Bearer. Rest in peace.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, I don't think I want to put a sock on my hand. If you really want me to
no, I wouldn't want that either.
And I'm not going to dive on some barbed wire in Japan.
Are they
just not going to do that.
Are they going to Whirlwind?
We have we look like we're pointing up a little bit of Whirlwind. Actually, it looks like somebody just came along and tried to play Whirlwind independently. So we're kicking them off that machine. Let me find out if a decision's been made here.
You can't
have
have
Daniele Acciari up
you
here
can't
now.
have the belt yet.
And you want to try it out? Yeah.
Hey, Daniele, what do you think of the tournament so far?
The tournament is very hard, and it's a very hard work for me to speak English also.
Yeah. Survive and
I only
playing.
survive now. Yes, I don't know why I don't improve to play well this morning. I don't know why.
Still.
The day before also. I have
going though.
many
Still
problems.
here.
I so nervous, so stomachache.
You survived 4 rounds already.
Do you want to take home that belt, though? You want to take the belt home?
For my home.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
It's my wish.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. Good luck. Good luck.
Special thanks there to Daniele for jumping in and saying hi to us there in the broadcast booth. To recap, round 4, we lost Robert Gagno from Canada. Really quick, 1 game and done for him. Brian Shepard picks up $100 for being first place there in Demolition Man. Adam Becker and Daniele move on to the next round, and guess what that's going to be? Iron Man, and we see Jim Belcito. Keep it locked right here on YouTube, Vimeo, Papa, wherever you're watching this. We got more coverage coming to you live from the Papa headquarters in Scott Township, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching.